Good morning. Hi, and all that. Because I slightly goofed, I'm not sure exactly where this is going. I think it's to my page or my profile. I can't remember where I'm putting this live stream. So I've sort of lost the destination. I know it's going somewhere, but I'm not sure where. It probably is on YouTube. I'm hoping maybe because I changed something and a setting after I'd actually scheduled it. So I'm still not sure. I don't know where I've put it. So my apologies for that. It could mean that you're going to either miss out on the live stream and watch a replay, or yeah, I don't know. So I'm just trying to find it on my, yes, it is definitely going live on YouTube. So if you connect into YouTube, I might just do this, copy, and do it this way. See if that works. I don't know. Here's a paste to my YouTube, and I don't know whether this actually goes through, whether it inhibits my channel or what. I've got no idea. So, hi Shaz, how are you? Can you tell me where YouTube and Ross Boundy, is it the Ross Boundy profile or the Ross Boundy page? Because I somehow mucked that up, but that's okay. We're still going ahead, and I've got the YouTube connection there to do the live watch. And if Facebook degrades my post, well, that's a learning curve, isn't it? I have no idea. Sometimes those little details can be a bit frustrating. So we're here this morning to do the daily live stream that is the Lenormand 5-card spread reading that I've been doing at 8 o'clock every morning for I don't know how long now. I lost count. It was March last year or whenever. Doesn't matter. Good morning, Carol. How are you? Well, I'm glad at least that there's some of you that have found it wherever it was, ended up posting it. So we'll continue onward. Now, it is the general reading of the 5 cards that I have as a spread that we're getting used to now. So here we go. And the cards are really lovely and clear this morning. I've got the focus on the camera going pretty good. So it is this deck for those who might be watching without having seen these before. It is the Sarah Marchetti's artwork that's created this deck, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, and I am using the expanded edition because it's got those few little extra cards that just give it really good meaning. One of them, 2 of them actually, in our spread this morning. So the extras, that is. So here we go. I'm not sure if it is at my time and it's on the Mother to Maiden. I think that's the profile, not the page. The Mother to Maiden is my profile. So that's good to know. It's just not the normal place to do it. I usually do them on the business pages, so to speak. My time? Can't remember doing that. But look, it's where it is. So thank you for sharing that, Chaz. And hope you're keeping warm down there. We have an interesting set of cards this morning. So what we've got is the workspace, work energies, home energies. Up here's the unexpected. Down here we've got the your role, and right in the centre is the outcome. So we'll move forward with the actual reading. Anchor, great place to have that in the workspace, because it does create, if you're starting to feel like stormy waters are around and rough seas and the rest, an anchor actually does hold us in that stable position, gives us that stability, and knowing that we can sort of get into what we're doing for the moment because it's a stable platform, so that we can actually be able to concentrate for that length of time that's needed. One of the things that I like about Anchor too is that it is a mobile type of a device that when you've finished, using the fishing analogy, once you've finished in a patch and it's time to move on, it's easy to pull up and move on to the next calm waters, clear patch, productive with the fish type aspect. So there's abundance. It creates that possibility of mobility with the abundance, and being able to, have those moments where you are going to be able to put it down, concentrate on what you're doing. Once you've done that, pull it up, move to the next thing, next space, next place, that type of thing. So I love the anchor. I think it's a great symbol for what is in that workspace. It's a really good, for me, when it fell out, and this one did fall out of the deck, it placed itself there first in that position. So it's a great one to have in that spot this morning. You've got your Uddy and the men are cooking the breakfast, or staying warm, being fed. Good spot to be in. So yeah, it surprises me with the cards how relevant they can be for our guidance, because I did I'll talk about the session I had last night as part of what I'm offering. I'll do that after. So anchor in the workspace, we've got the bridges in the home space. And look, with what's home space, we usually do feel more deeply that it's around the people. It's not so much the physical aspects of the home, though it actually does encompass that too, and our relative creature comforts and that, like you're saying, shows that you're comfortable and warm in your Uddy, and you've got the blokes cooking up the breakfast, and all things are great in that nice, secure aspect of, our comforts. And it's the relationships really that I feel in home space are more important today, because the bridges are about choosing things that you're actually involved in, the people that you're involved in, decisions you make, and actually moving things across, moving your life across a bridge in metaphorical as well as taking steps to move from one side to another, that you're actually keeping that progress happening, whether it's sooner than later. That's your choice, and it's whether you do actually want to cross that bridge, brave the chasm that's beneath. I don't like heights, so for me, crossing bridges like that can be a scary thing, but it's something that with confidence that they're stable, they are created, made for that purpose, to cross that chasm, so that you don't have the fear or the extra work of going down the hill and up again type of thing. Makes it a bit easier than climbing around the mountains when the mountain card comes up, but the steps need to be taken, and that's partly your choice in doing that too. Here we've got the key in that unexpected position. So I love the key card because it's got the possibilities, lock, unlock. It's our choice. And it is actually setting things free. That's mostly what the meaning is of the key card. It actually opens and brings forward those things. And I love that comment. Haha. Evan said, as a psychic, you know how I am. Said you're busy reading the cards, not me. Yeah. Okay, Evan, it's fine. It's fine. There's always some relevance in any set of cards, any card that's got some meaning for each individual, regardless. So using your own intuition, being able to sense that what is the key unlocking for you today. And you'll know those moments that it's going to pop into your day to have that effect. You'll feel something, slot in, click in, and turn that key. It will feel like something's unlocking for you. So we're moving down to your role. One of the things with the key card, as well as far as a key physically, it does need to be placed in the keyhole. It does need to be turned. So there's some responsibility of self to be doing that. And that's where I'm thinking that the child in this position of your role, your responsibility, this area, it's actually taking into that aspect of self, that wonderment at how exciting things can be, the possibilities that are awakening for your day. What you've got here is the child opening a book and all those, the wonderland of what is in the story and creating that. It's almost like, the secret book that has the key that we're unlocking that book for ourselves. So take that into your day as far as an energy and have that childlikeness of wonder at what is possible, at what is next, and see those bright, I'm not saying the sparklies things and that to distract you, but to have that beautiful brightness and energy of what is in front of you. Because to read a book, we need it in front of us, don't we? So look at what you've got in your day ahead of you and see all that potential and grab it, get right into the story of what your day is. And be involved. It's the present moment. Every time you read a book, there's the present moment in reading. Living your life in the present moment is what we need to be doing. And it does involve, by the end of the day, I'm feeling that, we'll have gone through several of what are our masks and what we actually use. We'll have gone through probably sensing some of those roles that we put on through our day, whether in our workspace, whether even in our home space, that we actually make believe that what we're putting out in our world is what others are believing, but really are they? Because we're wearing that mask. So I'm feeling that by the end of our day, we will have revealed to ourselves at least what masks that we're actually using, and do we really want to I'm feeling that introspection around it for today, as far as by the end of the day, that we're going to have that revealed to us, whether we want to continue wearing these particular masks. And you would know what you're actually doing yourself in that part of, putting on a mask, taking it off. Just think of those masquerade balls that were in the Victorian times, or whenever they used to wear those gorgeous, artistic, beautiful mask things, the little eye thingies, a Phantom the Opera, that type of mask. What are we wearing? And I'm feeling by the end of the day, because this is the outcome card, I am feeling that it will be something that we can know within our inner being, don't want to continue being this and take off that mask, whether it's replaced with something else or whether there is that move forward in vulnerability and being able to present to the world as you are, in who you are, in that authentic role, in that authentic, well, not role, position, because a role gives the impression of acting. Do you want to be, or are you continuing to act as if? So that's what I'm feeling around the mask card today as that outcome. So, it's a very interesting set of cards for today, I feel, because we are unlocking quite a bit. We're keeping that work area stable while we're working through other things as well, making those decisions to unlock certain areas of who we are, and especially opening up to that wonderment of what is new and potential, especially with that childlike mind or attitude perspective. So I'm loving that. I think it's great. So thanks for being here, watching me wherever I ended up. It was the goof this morning. In a way, well, it was yesterday. I scheduled it with 2 Facebook streams, not the YouTube and the Facebook, and ended up picking, the one that I don't normally use, which is the profile. Hey, which is fun. I've been able to share that out and do it to my other pages anyway, which is, it's part of what social media is, isn't it? It is spreading it around. So hopefully that's been beneficial for you, and I'd expect that in that process that you really do look into your own heart space and find that focus out of these cards or any others that are for you, your message for the day, your helper, I suppose, being a mantra or whatever technique you need to have as that guidance. So tomorrow, same time, hopefully I'll get it right. We'll see. And it'll be the 8 o'clock. What's today? It's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. And we're on the 15th today, so tomorrow's the 16th. We'll see you on Facebook, on YouTube, and continue to be the best person that you are. Namaste. Until then.